you. Stop. Stop.
What's that noise?
What's that noise?
Stop.
What's that noise?
Stop. It's my noise. Stop.
That was not me.
That was not me.
No, this is my noise. Stop.
Someone's got us.
Someone's got us.
Yeah, this is me. Are you ready to stop?
Can you just lower your mic or some shit, please?
No, stop. Stop.
Know that English.
Know that English word.
You have to say it in French, German. Holtenstein!
That was loud.
The reason that I'm trying to talk to you is it's still too loud. You need to stop talking.
It's just really loud.
Okay, I'll move it far away from my computer.
Your mic is attached. Loud.
It's easier if you just right-click on your image and go to settings and turn your mic volume down. But it's okay because I wanted Zitzor to I wanted Zitzor guy to understand what happens when mics are open. You see, it creates feedback. You hear all that noise you heard? Well, that's the feedback you create when you talk over somebody else.
Hey, everybody, happy Halloween.
I'm not going to argue about I'm not arguing about what you perceive in your little corner of England. I'm talking about what happens in the entire Stickam room, butthead.
Hey, Gary.
So I'm just saying that now you've got a taste of what you're imposing on other people. Other people are just hearing that kind of noise when you talk when other people are talking.
Hey, Gary. You know what? England doesn't have a Halloween.
God, that's so fucking lame. Oh man, I thought they were losers before, but now they're like super losers. And I hear their national sport is like some kind of dopey football where they run back and forth for 3 hours and they like have like 0-0 scores. And they call it nil. You know, it's funny.
Now, come on, Halloween is cool though. You know, you gotta admit. It's a satanic fucking holiday.
Oh yeah, it's just wonderful.
It's a great word. It's a software engineering thing.
Ah, which is a great word. Peace and quiet. That was nice.
Oh yeah, that's kind of nice, yeah.
Hey, Nuke. I saw you there before. Floating the old commie flag. I see. Yay.
I just wanted to know if my mic is out of control. Like, is that like pushing you guys off your chairs? Can't handle it?
Hey,
well, it's still loud.
Hey,
Yeah,
really.
Who wants to go to war with YouTube?
You should be able to knock it down. Yeah, I would like to do that, but there's no, there's 2 people. That's not enough people to have a war.
Well, there was only 25,000 soldiers backing George Washington in the Revolution. So, and there's 3 million people in the country at the time, so, you know, it's always a radical
Oh, but they had
minority.
money to buy those soldiers, though.
They didn't have
We don't
money.
get any money.
They paid off that debt for fucking decades. It took decades, and it took hoarding land, stealing land from Indians.
Okay, well, I mean, you know, you want to sign the papers, you know, to borrow the money to buy the soldiers. It's okay with me. But I ain't doing it.
The payoff here is like instant because you're instantly getting something accomplished. You know, it's like war. You're instantly, you know, that's the thing.
Saying it just, you really can't do it until you got volunteers, and we just don't have any volunteers.
Well, I think you were onto something with your creature feature thing. I think that if we organize and you pick a partner, we could just shut down a partner's channel. No problem. No more comments on any of their videos. You know, just name the day to launch it, and then say you'll let up whenever, you know, whenever we get what we want. You know, hijack a partner's channel. Fuck it.
Yeah, well, right. My last embargo wars were so successful that there's every reason to think this will be a good idea.
Well, think of it this way. What have you got to lose?
Well, I am sort of to that point, so I'm not. It's not. I'm listening, but yeah, I just want something with more bite, some sort of strategy that just seems to make more sense. I need something, you know, something more practical.
Well, comments are the only interaction that a viewer has with the video producer. And so that's what YouTube has over television. You know, on television you're just stuck sitting there watching it, whereas YouTube you can leave a comment. And so if you interfere with that interaction, that's going to cause some serious friction. And you will definitely get a reaction. So really, you don't need that many people. You just need maybe, you know, 10, 20 dedicated people that really want to piss YouTube off. Because it'll be really funny to show them that, you know, at any point the user can just take over YouTube at any point. You know, there's nothing they can do about it. As long as people are organized and willing to do it, you know. That's all it takes.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's the organizing thing. You know, we don't got the numbers, so until we got the numbers.
Well, you've got a pretty strong base, and if we can get these other people that have a pretty strong base, and we can form like some kind of allied front, because all of the anarchist channels, they all got banished as well. Confederal Socialists had to make a new channel, so they have nothing to say. Nothing to be thankful to YouTube for.
Well,
And
the socialists had to make a new channel.
and the socialists are always, you know, they're bored and they got nothing better to do. So, you know, and everybody's sort of sick of Shane Dawson and Justin Bieber and shit like that. And you're sort of a figure, Gary.
Oh, don't
that
mention this.
you're like the only remaining guy that's from like YouTube before Google. Like Fake Ziggins gone, TJ isn't what he used to be. Give Me a Break, man, it's just basically a fucking commercial. You know, all these people. Mystic is just a Ron Paul, crusty. You know, Pyro's still Pyro, but for some reason he just never gets fucking more than 100 views. I don't know why. Because he makes so many videos. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, really shitty ones. Uploads. Uploads.
No, he makes good videos. I just can't watch them all.
It's by design.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, it's obviously by design. Look,
His
if I
videos
bitched out
on Tree
John
Bark
Paul
were
Dorn,
pretty good, though.
if I would just bitch out John Paul Dorn every video or choose a creationist, you know, it's easy to get a lot more videos. I mean, to get a lot more views. But what's the point of that? What good does that do? Seriously, tell me. Everybody says because then you have this big influence. Fucking show me, like the amazing atheist. He's changing the course of an election. I mean, what fucking good is his 100,000 people?
But he is everywhere. Like I said, I ran into his stupid fucking face. I was sitting there looking for cameras on eBay, you know, because I just keep buying these broken cameras and fixing them. And here I go look under flip camera, and what do I find? The Amazing Atheist is selling his camera, you know, one of his old cameras. And it was just so funny. I was just like, you know, you can't escape this stupid horror.
Well,
That's the
he's
most
got a good
pathetic
name.
living I can imagine.
He is.
Well, whatever.
popular
But the point is that he has an audience, and that is important. So, I mean, you can't discount all this audience stuff forever.
It
But
isn't
look, people
important,
listen.
Gary.
People listen to Professor Anton videos. I mean, how the fuck do they? I mean, I put up with it because I'm doing the skeptic thing, and I got to respond to the phantasmagoricals and all that crap. But people deliberately watch his videos, and it's like, holy shit! How they sit through this shit? I mean, how they listen to 15 minutes of that crap?
Well,
Infinitude.
Because it's fucking interesting. It might not be interesting to you, but it's interesting to somebody else, and that's the whole point. It's got fuck all to do with you, because that's your ego.
Well, that's my question, though. I'm trying to make it I'm trying to make it relevant to me, and what I'm saying is how you make this relevant. How do you make this? Is that what you call real English? What he's speaking? Is he speaking real English? Because frankly, I never heard of infinitude. I never heard of infinitude. Can you tell me what infinitude is?
No,
and what historicity is? And historicity?
What he says. It's always. I'm going Pyro. I'm going to second Pyro. Pyro. I'm going to second. No, I'm going to second Pyro. It's just how you interpret what he says. If you think that the guy agrees with what you're thinking or what he's saying to you, you're obviously going to watch his videos, regardless if it's bullshit or crap, which most of it is, even though I'm subscribed to him, just for the hell of it makes it easier for me to look at his page and watch his stupid-ass videos. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. We can all watch each other's videos. You may hate me, I may hate Pyro, someone else may hate someone else. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, it don't fucking matter. Just like being black or just like being white.
You're off the subject again. It's not about hating him. It's not about any of that crap. It's about the fucking video being...
energy and matter. That's what people do. When you
you're
talk,
just off
it's energy,
subject again.
and when you receive it, it's matter.
You're off the subject again.
I'm a scientist, I can't help it, you know. I just always reserve to like
You're
the
a
lowest common
scientist.
denominator.
My
which
foot
is
up your ass. Finally, I've just got
Dude,
to
I've
do
been
it.
studying
Good
science
night,
and
Gracie.
mathematics.
Good night, Gracie. Good night. Good night.
Physics before you can say
Good
fucking
night.
photon.
Good night. Good night. There, fine.
he goes out talking quantum physics.
Sounded
That's a quote.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you. That was way too long, man.
Quantum physics. Kick.
Well, I kicked him like 15 minutes.
Oh, but here's the thing. Gary, fucking fat ass TJ he has 100,000 fat ass TJ subscribers.
165,000.
Right, so who the fuck wants them? Who fuck them? Those are a bunch of fat ass, lazy assholes that nobody fucking needs. You know, they all like TJ,
But imagine, though, with old hacks, if you had those 165,000 people who would do what you told them to, all right, if you told them to go, if you told them to make a mess, to go take a shit on Sean Dawson's fucking video, they'd go do it.
Useless.
People would never subscribe to my video.
Overestimating his numbers there. He's only got about 5,000.
What I'm saying is that he's palatable.
Well, I don't know. His average video gets what? 50,000 views anyway, right?
Yeah, no matter
But
what
he can't
goes.
tell those people to do anything they don't already have this predisposition that made them watch him in the first place. I mean, the guy you just kicked, Stizor, he's right. I mean, they are hearing something they think they already believe. So there is absolutely no ability to communicate with them or influence them in any way. I mean, in my communication with you and you with me, have had more influence on each other, even though we fucking argue and you block me half the time and all the rest of it, still more influence on each other than the influence that the amazing atheist can have